While people often opt for plastic surgeries whenever they want to be prettier, this approach never guarantees a perfect look. And that's also why, in the past, I've made a video about idols that were said to look not as pretty as their natural visual. However, there are also many idols whose life turned a new page thanks to plastic surgery. And what's even more surprising is that, though going under the knife is a controversial topic in K-pop, these idols not only didn't shy away, but even admitted that they had some work done to be more confident with their look. Number 1. Momoland's JooE. As their reputation went through the roof overnight, Momoland quickly got to be known by everyone just after their hit Ba-Boom Ba-Boom grew big. However, going hand in hand with such an overwhelming amount of attention was also a scarily strict scrutiny of netizens, which later led to the discussion of whether JooE had ever done anything with her face. However, in contrast to the expectation of netizens, JooE straight up admitted it and said that she had a nose job on the appearance on Knowing Bros in 2018. She even took everyone aback by taking the topic super laid back, starting the conversation by showing the obsession with ear piercing, then moving on to saying though she liked her ears a lot, she had to give up the cartilage in her right ear to part of her nose.
나는 솔직히 이쪽 귀가 제일 이뻤어. 그 뚫은 그 모형이. 근데 연골이 없으니까.
왜 없어 연골이?
거기서 소리 들리면 웃기겠다.
After the video was uploaded, many said that they didn't know she was this adorable, and instead of bashing JooE, most of the comments were about how natural and well blended the nose was to other facial features on her face. As JooE has always been open about what job she wanted for her face, the opinions about her visual getting changed are also quite relaxed. That also explains why, when JooE has recently appeared with a more mature and different appearance than before, she not only wasn't criticized, but also made it onto the list of celebrities whose visual elevated to the next level after having some more plastic surgeries. Seemingly, because the old nose disappeared after 3 months, as described by JooE when she got featured on Radio Star, JooE has had another nose job done to make her nose bridge stand out more. Of course, you can see that a perfect nose contouring and highlighting also played a role in helping her visual become more defined. But looking at other photos, for example, the one at AAA 2022 and another of her side profile taken by her friend, you will see her nose bridge is way higher and sharper than before. Though JooE was no longer a minor, and that means baby fat could lose, it is also believed that JooE had done a buccal fat removal. Plus, as some noticed that JooE's eyes were fairly slanted, and this ended up making her eyes smaller, her new image suggested that she also had her outer eye corners enlarged. Her lips were also fuller than before, and by opting for more mature and Western-inspired makeup, JooE has made headlines on many big platforms for looking so stunning. Some non-fans said that they didn't notice she was this beautiful, and others even questioned whether JooE was the visual of Momoland now. Many agreed it was an incredibly wise choice of JooE for having all those works done to bring her visuals to the next level. Number 2. IZ*ONE's Eunbi. After the explosive success of IZ*ONE's La Vie en Rose, more and more attention was drawn to the group. And though that was actually an incredibly good sign for IZ*ONE, netizens also started to dig deeper into the past of the members, and found out that Eunbi initially didn't look as good as she does right now. In fact, when Eunbi was just 4 months officially into the industry, she had already made headlines for looking like 2 different people before and after going under the knife. People were also taken aback to learn that, before Produce 48, she was the backup dancer of many girl groups, including Girls' Day. But thanks to the solid determination to pursue the singing career, she had risen to become the leader of one of the most successful girl groups. Probably also because of such an admiration for Eunbi, the reaction toward her plastic surgery was also super relaxed. In the comment section, some said that most weren't so surprised with the news, because they had heard through the grapevine that Eunbi's visual was the product of plastic surgery. And compared to the past photos, she must have done the double eyelids, inner eyelid cut, rhinoplasty, and probably the chin shaving. But this could also be the result of a strict diet. What's even more mind-blowing is that there wasn't a single hate remark in the top liked comments. And according to some, no one would care if she had got any jobs done, as her visual was now so stunning that Eunbi could easily make it to the top beauty of the industry. Yes, I'm not even exaggerating a bit when saying Eunbi's visual could make it to the top beauty of K-pop, because when she was just a trainee under Produce 48, she had already got people talking for looking so similar to Red Velvet's Irene. Though Eunbi's face is a bit longer than Irene's, but for the big double-lidded eyes, the high small nose, and especially the mouth when they both smiled, the similarities stood out even clearer. Some even questioned on Quora if Eunbi and Irene were biologically related, Because regardless of photo angles, the two girls still looked almost identical. Most recently, Eunbi's visual once again took people aback because, according to netizens, she looked rather different than before, with fuller lips and a slimmer figure, though she was already skinny before. Still, netizens believed Eunbi was simply getting prettier, and as long as it could help her be more comfortable in front of cameras, whether she went under the knife or not didn't matter much. Number 3. Diaz Chaeyeon. With a reputation that went through the roof after the attendance on Produce 101 Season 1, Chaeyeon quickly got to be called the new generation's visual, and even the descendant of Suzy, because she had such a pure and bright look. The thing is, because her look is so natural, not a single soul has ever thought that she actually had a nose job, got her nose tip pointier and the bridge higher than her old one. Of course, people were kinda shook to learn that her visual wasn't 100% natural. But much to everyone's surprise, netizens' reactions to that confession weren't harsh at all. In fact, many even complimented Chaeyeon for opening up despite the controversy of the story, and still praised her stunning visuals. According to netizens, her visual is eerily stunning, and though she was first famous for the first love energy in the iconic Into the New World performance on Produce 101, they could see her visual matured into a more classic and luxurious image as time passed. In 2020, there was even a post titled, "Do you think Diaz Chaeyeon or Blackpink's Jennie is prettier?" And as some said, they preferred Chaeyeon, as she fit better into the beauty standard of South Korea, aka their standard as well. But do you know what's even more mind-blowing than the fact that netizens decided not to bring down a newly famous young idol when knowing that she actually had plastic surgery? According to Chaeyeon, she was never complimented by anyone that she was pretty, and it was not until her appearance on Produce 101 and making numerous headlines for the pure visual that she knew how good she looked. Reacting to the posts, many people also expressed their confusion as to how such a visual could be slept on. And had a person like Chaeyeon actually been ignored, they really didn't know what it took to be called pretty in South Korea. Number 4. Super Junior's Heechul. Besides being famous for the scarily savage personality, Heechul is also well known for the visual that even Lee Soo-man had to ask him to stay and debut under Super Junior when he demanded to leave the company. However, according to Heechul, his look now isn't 100% natural, because back when he appeared on an SBS radio program in 2013, he admitted to having gotten a nose job after having it crooked due to an accident. Then, on Radio Star in 2014, Heechul also revealed that his double eyelids received a bit of enhancement, so that they would look better on camera. Though it's extremely rare for male idols to ever admit that they've had some job done here and there, as netizens would mostly react negatively about such news, people somehow took it super lightheartedly when knowing Heechul wasn't an original visual. Even until now, he is still referred to as the handsome member of Super Junior. And when other celebrities went to Knowing Bros, they also admitted that Heechul was even really pretty. So, do you think it's good for idols to opt for plastic surgery to be pretty? Or should they really embrace their natural self? Comment down below to share your thoughts with us. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to BeBoss TV for more interesting K-pop content. Thank you for watching.